We start with Pitt. This is a team that has dominated the ACC the last 3 years.
Big hit by the Panthers, Kayla Lund. Enday fires one up on the right side. That's good for the King.
Hello and welcome to Pitt Beyond the Script alongside volleyball coach Dan Fisher. I'm Rob King of AT&T Sportsnet. Coach, the team is on a roll right now. You're getting ready for the NCAA Tournament. You won 12 in a row. Before we talk about the winning streak, let's just talk about the win over Virginia Tech.
You know, we kind of had a feeling we might need to win all our games this spring to make the tournament, and so we weren't taking anyone lightly, and we went into the last games in good shape, but certainly had to close it out, and was happy to get that win.
That one finds some floor. Well struck by Enday for Pitt.
A very strange season. You play a few games in the fall, then you're on here to the spring. Undefeated in the spring. Did you see some growth between the fall and the spring?
I would say that the spring for us was less strange. I think, the fall was just a lot of uncertainty. We didn't know, we didn't really know when we came back what our schedule would be. We didn't know if there'd be an NCAA championship. We didn't know if we'd be shut down at any moment. And so, we got used to the new way of the world. We got, we grew as a team. We got to kind of know our new personnel better. But by the time we got back in January, I think it helped that we had, a schedule. We knew when the NCAA tournament was. We were used to the protocols. And so yeah, going through that in the fall helped us for sure.
Trying the left side here.
I've been talking to coaches and athletes, and when you talk about COVID, one of the biggest things, the biggest words that comes out is uncertainty. You mentioned that. Was that part of the biggest problem? What were the biggest issues for you, besides just trying to keep everybody healthy?
I mean, our situation isn't that dissimilar from other teams, although I will say, we didn't lose players a whole lot. And so we were able to train pretty consistently through the whole year. And so the spring felt more normal. It felt more, less about protocols and fear and more just about showing up and getting better. And so I think that helped us a lot in the spring, just we were just showing up and thinking about volleyball and how to get better.
First set. And a kill from the outside. Nice play by the Panthers.
Well, you had a very difficult pod that you played in the fall, and then you had to get on a roll in the spring. Did you know that you had to maybe go 12-0 to make the NCAA tournament?
That was, what we talked about as a team, and, certainly internally with our staff. We maybe could have lost one. I think that would have been the most. But so we went in knowing that we had to be pretty good, and we felt like we could do it. We felt like we had the team to do it, and so. But obviously proud that we were able to pull that off.
Weavers, Vasquez, Gomez. It looks like point for the Panthers, and they win this match.
Any nerves about the selection, or did you have a pretty good idea that you were going to get in? And even if you do, you're still worried about seeding and that's and who else is in your bracket and those sort of things.
Yeah, anyone that doesn't have nerves at selection is maybe put together a little different than me. I thought we'd be in, but shoot, they didn't announce us till almost 45 minutes into the show. So at that point, we're going, okay, what's going on here? But we ended up with a decent draw. We're seated pretty close to how we're ranked in the national polls. So it was about, what I thought.
ACC reigning player of the year. Showing you why. Go her way again.
Some terrific players. Kayla Lund. Talk a little bit about her, because back-to-back ACC Player of the Year is incredible.
Yeah, she's one of our two team captains. She's been a great leader for us, and obviously it's not a surprise since she won it last year. The thing I'd say about her game is that I think the coaches in our league understand that what a complete player she is. There's maybe a better offensive player. There's maybe someone that's better as a blocker. I just don't think there's a player that's more complete. She can kill you, in every way. She's from the service line defensively, as a hitter, as a blocker. She covers. So there's just not a hole in her game, and I was glad she was rewarded again.
Chance here for Enday to end this set, and she does it.
And Enday is another one of your team leaders. What can you talk about with her game and her development, not only as a player, but as a person?
She was a special player when she came in, but I don't think her freshman year, any of the coaches would have said, hey, that's going to be our future captain. She's really just, her voice on the team has grown every year. She's very conscientious and very thoughtful. And so, and then her game she keeps slowly chipping away. She had a huge breakthrough junior year when we moved her from the right side, or from the middle to the right side, and then has continued to I guess make better choices offensively, and is a great blocker, and so she's a force.
And another kill from the senior, Enday, for the Panthers.
Can you keep that focus? I mean, you get into the tournament, then it's not like the game's the next day. You've had this laser-like focus. How do you keep that going? Make sure that continues on to the tournament.
The attempt will be just to treat it the same. Like, hey, we were treating the spring as if we lose one, we're going home. And so now we actually are going home if we lose one. So yeah, that's the idea. It's, hey, we're playing the same way we've done the whole time. And, it's an honor to be there. And it would certainly, with this group, would be a joy to make a deep run.
Oh, it's been remarkable fun to watch. A tremendous role for the Pitt volleyball team. Coach, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, stick around. We have more to come when we resume on Pitt Beyond the Script.